the gut.
Escapades exceed caddy escalades. I best behave to the rhythm. I'm just a slave. Selected brave, my lecture made extra waves. Dogging your sound, causing you clowns just to cave. Address the rage rush, the stage just a blaze. Glorifying glamour and gore is just a phase. Cutting down the rainforest for cows just to graze. It's killing the populace when you protest two days. Text to change cause of fantasies they try to feed us. Under the bridge drumming for Flea and Anthony Kiedis. I ran from elitists who got the truth confused. It's the amphibian and the one who's
yeah, mystic mindset, travel at walk 8. Flashback to my very first taste, the hash cake. Oh Lord, I feel so sensual. And every now and then I get a great sense of wow. Synchronization of the hip, gyration of the old time. New brand, back to black. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, boy, oh boy, girl, oh girl. Stepping out of place with the light of the world, I'm locked up. Wheat grass rushing through my veins. Skip over the rocky terrain and maintain like a weed whore. Checking that hydroponic bar. Earth cow, come see me rolling in the mud. He Virgo, ever so civilized while out on road. No play down for kids wide. Don't wanna get mixed up in they mix up. Wanna just fix up mind, soul and mental plane. Join the ducks, plug, plug in the plug. Knock, knock in the knock, the witch, the where, the what. You know maneuver, get in the club.
'Through parkour, it's changed our perception on basically everything. How we look at architecture, we appreciate it a lot more. Now, when I go through an area, I look at, say, a rail, and then I think of a way that I'll go through it. Even if I'm not doing parkour, I'm always thinking about it.
I started parkour basically straight after Jump London. I started with a few friends, MSJ and James mainly, and then after about 3 months obviously I met Owen and we started training quite regularly.
Since then we founded a group called TCT, known as the Cambridge Tracers, in March of 2004. This basically is now a group, there's about 5 of us and about 10 or so people training in Cambridge.
I study sports science at college and I plan to study at university as well. So it's really good to be able to apply knowledge that I learned in the classroom to the streets. I started, obviously Jim said, I started gymnastics and then parkour, and I work out 3 times a week.
Since doing parkour, me, Liv, MSJ and James have started going to Huntington Gym. It's Olympic gym, so we got a lot of good facilities there. We just practice all our moves in a safe environment.
Parkour is seen as a very dangerous sport, but it's only dangerous as you make it. Obviously injuries are inevitable, and I'm pretty sure that all of the TCT have had their fair share of injuries.
Yeah, I think a question that I always get asked is, what's your worst injury and do you get injured often from parkour? I do quite frequently get bruised and scraped. When I came home at night from training in the day, then I often find myself being quite sore around my arms just from climbing walls and things.
We've all had troubles such as knee pains. Owen's had back pain, which he's had physiotherapy for. I also had physiotherapy for my shins, and that lasted about a month. But basically you just got to look after yourself. Stretching usually prevents injuries, but obviously things like cracking your shins and rails or falling onto your head and things like that are going to happen.
Parkour has changed my perception on everything really. Architecture, the way I eat, my health, my strength. Since parkour I've gained so much body strength, I've gotten weight, I just feel a lot more healthy.
Oh my god!
Modern men, I descend from the heavens like the monolith, the model specimen. The vessel I infested when I shot down was Krista, my bandit black sheep. You can't speak with my tendrils wrapped around your throat. I quote, any man who stepped forth is good as dead. You should have bled, but my coagulant stopped the blood flow instead. You made a run to your bed, full covers over your eyes, but you paralyzed. Look forward, now you fear the eyes of the Corinthian eater of sight, who bites into your vision centers to see a past life where bagpipes play. For the deceased while the beast hunts for prey. Those left unprotected are infected in the worst way. My wordplay leaves you shot from the base mechanic. Slay satanic beings who try to waste the planet, scheming on my death, but that's not possible. When I invoke Lord 360 and my 12 cyber apostles, it's the colossal scheme to be the supreme regime. Sleep on Lord Cypher and get your throat slashed in dreams.
Blood splatter and holy fire burns it on. I insert my lifeline into the track, the energy.
Merch the Grand Imperial, forever bustin' dirty like a gat cock back with the scratched off cereal. My material was like murder on some paper, so I tie it to a brick, stick it in the river Styx so they can't leak the caper. I'm sorta like the vapors, though I never been caught. Faceless, traceless, that's until I get a video. Then I'm most wanted, hiding out in every city. So take a picture now, but I'm busting out the frame every time I kick a style. I'm sick and wild, sit a while, listen, I'll kill it. If you doubt, dig him out when you don't feel it. On the real, it's all good. I'm all city, all hood, all state insured. In this life I've endured many hardships and obstacles. For me to grab the mic and not spit the pure impossible, unstoppable, like landslides and avalanches over